Good morning everyone, welcome back to another video of Related Customs. Today we are, well, not entirely sure what we're going to do. All I know is that I need to drop off Gary's car at Holloway's workshop. So I'm going to start with that off for today, and then we'll see how the day, well, gets planned out, I guess. So, and this is the sad part. I have to remove these three vehicles right here just to get to that one. So I'm going to start by idling Gary's car real quick, just checking the water and the oil, and then from there we can get these vehicles pulled out and get on the road. Fred already dropped off my sister, so we're going to use my sister's car for, well, the second vehicle, because we obviously need a vehicle to come back home. Let's get this day started. Finally got my air suspension struts back from STK, so that's a potential video for today. Hour and a half later, something was leaking underneath the car. Wasn't sure if it is the thermostat housing or the thermostat pipe coming from the lower part of the radiator, but we had to double check it. The car's fan is going on, so we are able to drive the car, because if the fan didn't go on, then we obviously, unfortunately, wouldn't have driven the car through to Tano. So we're gonna drive the car through to Tano. We're gonna try to get there as soon as possible, so that Tano can start on this car as soon as possible as well, because we still have a long day ahead of us. It's already 11 o'clock. Hey! It's already 11 o'clock and I still haven't edited my video for the early access members, so enjoy the road. We're gonna hear by Tano what he's gonna do to the car, because there's a lot of stuff I need to change when you're in the process of fitting a head gasket. I definitely need to keep my eyes on the heat gauge. Tano just asked me to keep my eye on the heat gauge, so I definitely need to do that. But the car definitely drives above 3000 RPM, so you see that. So the car and the speedo work, so we at least did something right here, like customs, but unfortunately the rest, well, like I mentioned, unfortunately I don't do heat gaskets. I'm not that advanced yet, and I'm taking it to the professionals to get it sorted. And here we have Mr. Frank. He's driving my sister's car because we dropped off my sister at work. And you can clearly hear the tension from here, guys. I wouldn't classify myself as an expert, but when we went to go view the car, like, everything was so planned from the seller that we didn't even know any of this. So, well, sometimes we also see stuff that, we don't always see problems that are there on the car. So definitely take a super expert with you, like your best mechanic to go view car, because sometimes, well, this is, the effect of that, because, well, I feel kind of disappointed in myself, because Gary, the owner, actually trusted us with the purchase of the car, and unfortunately the seller, he beat us. So, well, everyone makes mistakes. This is how you learn from it. So guys, let us be a lesson to all of you guys out there. Well, not everyone is as friendly as they seem. So yeah, let's get on the road. Unfortunately, Tano's not here at the moment. We have Mr. Frank here. Fred, say hello to the peeps. There you go. Guys, please, man, Fred is looking for a back box. If you guys can sort him out with a back box, because then we're gonna have an exhaust video on Fred's car. So please sort him out with a back box for his car.
Exhaust brands, headwater scheme, and a cam.
He's looking for an intake and a branch, so please sort out the man, because he really wants to get his car on the road. And a back box. And we have Mr. Sean here of Holloway's workshop. He's gonna start removing the head for us. So I'm gonna stick around, watch the entire process. Maybe, well, we learn a thing or two today, Fred.
Timings to cancel.
Timings to cancel, yeah. So we're gonna learn a few things here today while we're waiting for Tano, because Tano is actually like 30 minutes out. So that's 30 minutes we're going to spend here until Tano arrives. So then Tano can give you guys the breakdown of what's going to happen with this current build. And if you guys didn't know, you just on Jody's Anava came in for some touch-ups, the bucky.
Touch-ups.
Touch-ups. Oh, that thing came in for touch-ups. Oh, you didn't know me. We're getting down the way home. Unfortunately, Tano didn't have like much time to speak because he's actually very busy at the time. So, well, the rundown of the car, we're gonna do basically everything on the car at the moment. That's basically linked with it. So, tensioner, water pump, cam belt, new head gasket, complete head gasket. Obviously, that includes the exhaust gasket, the intake gasket. You go here around, everything like that. Damn it, just some big, young. You guys, young, yeah, in culture is a bit of a big of a puddle, so. But it's that, and then obviously coolant, service, spark plugs, well, the normal basic service, and obviously antifreeze and stuff like that. So it's quite a big quotation, but to do the job right, you'll have to do all this. Yeah. So I would just like to bring this up to you guys that there's a lot of like work that needs to be done. Like Tano literally has to like go to the parts for himself and buy all the parts. So sometimes people think it's expensive, but it's not really that expensive because you're literally just sitting at home and he's doing everything for you. So it's not really that bad. And
prices is very reasonable.
It's quite reasonable. So if you guys need anything done,
it does, yeah.
Yeah, for all the work it does, the price is quite decent. So if you maybe want to well, get something done in your car, definitely recommend Tano. He specializes in Mercedes-Benz and Honda, and the customers keep on flowing in. Yeah, it's a lot of parts.
Mercedes parts.
Yeah, he actually strips a lot of Mercedes parts. So if you guys need any like Mercedes parts, definitely strips that as well. But definitely make use of him because he's currently one of the best businesses in the business for working on, well, a Honda or Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah.
That came out weird.
Yeah.
Did it come out weird to you guys or what? But he does an amazing job, and to uphold his quality, he has to, well, strip everything obviously and have to change everything to, well, keep that warranty, because he actually well, gives a warranty on his job because his work is top notch, bruh. Amazing stuff. So big shout out to Tano, the Holloways workshop. Thanks for the amazing service, and I must mention to these guys, like each time we are there, it's like a very pleasant adventure because we always learn something there, and it's always a fun time. So, well, I'm not recommending hanging out there, but I mean,
yeah,
like,
because it's still his workplace.
Yeah, it's still his workplace, but if you guys need work done, I'll definitely recommend Holloway's workshop.
And that uncle, we didn't get your name.
We didn't get your name, yeah, but he owns the Civic, so if you're watching the channel, big shout out to you as well. B20,
yeah. Looks nice.
Nice car. He also bought this car in to Tano for something related to the clutch, so you should sort out your car as well.
Don't worry.
I got home a while back, and I'm just gonna get this well, board mounted in this section right here. There you got the marks, mate. So I'm just gonna do that real quick because we actually need like a drawing board, because sometimes we're always busy with the job and you have to obviously continue the next step, but you never know what you still need to do. Like sometimes you forget, we are human, each of us forget. So this time we can actually like write things down and maybe just tick the box off like what was done that night and what is still left to do. So I think that's like the end of the video, especially with the Yellow Thang, because this thing needs a lot of work and we obviously need to start at certain points moving forward. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Just gonna get that rolled real quick, and then yeah, we should be off to a good start with getting a few stuff sorted here. There you guys can see we got the board mounted. This side unfortunately I couldn't get a screw in because I think the drill was too pop or something, but we got the other 3 holes in. Only have that little bit of play there, but I think we can just maybe drill that in another time. But I think that is a very nice to-do list board. I think that will work perfect as with the bolts. It's not very big to be honest, but I think for the size of this board it's appropriate for everything we can do here at the garage. The garage has came a long way and there are a lot of stuff we definitely still need to improve on, like the lighting, because I know you guys always mention the lighting and I try to do the best what I can with the lighting. If the lighting isn't necessarily that amazing, then I don't really try to film as much, but we definitely need to sort out the lighting. And there's wires hanging here. As you guys can see, like these wires right here, we're gonna completely remove because we don't really hang washing here at the back anymore. And that one right there, and then we can actually remove these wires right here. Just get a nice decent light right there and there, and then I think that should be more than enough. Like those two and those 2 lights we can actually use in this section right here to maybe just shine forward, or maybe just use one at the back door and at the front door, or maybe just so you can at least look so decent. But for now I think this is, well, not too bad.
The next day.
This will be the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Unfortunately, I couldn't dedicate the entire video of us fitting the front struts into the Yellow Thang because we have done it multiple times before, and unfortunately it's still a disappointment. The fitment is still not where I want it to be, but if we do fit the factory mounts in, it will definitely sit, well, I guess to where I think we need it to be. But at the moment, unfortunately, it is what it is. I've had so many issues with my front struts alone, and I'm not gonna explain much about it. But if you guys did enjoy today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below what you guys thought of the entire process, because I think I'll dedicate another video to the front suspension of the car, because like I previously mentioned, there has been some kind of struggle with the front suspension on the YT. But we'll talk about it again. I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace out.